folks, it's Sarah with Obadiah's, and today I am at the Tim Sistem factory in Serbia, and I'm going to show you guys the North wood cook stove. Here we have it straight off the assembly line, and it's looking pretty sharp here. This is going to be the stainless steel model with a right-hand flue. This model is going to be available with a left-hand flue as well. Keep in mind, if you were to switch the stove around and have a left-hand flue, that would then place your firebox on the right-hand side of the stove and your oven on the left-hand side of the stove when facing the front. So your flue location is always going to be located directly above the oven, so keep that in mind. This is going to be a wood-burning cook stove. It is going to have a very tight gasket. You can see how tight that is. This is something that has been upgraded since the last round of videos. We did have some concerns with the gasket material, which was pointed out in our previous videos. I want to make that clear that this issue has been corrected. It's been corrected here on the firebox door, as well as underneath the cooktop as well. So this is going to have a gasket around the firebox glass and as well as the bottom portion of the door as well. You do have an ash pan that pulls out the front of the stove here. This unit is going to be fully fire brick lined on the sides, the top baffles, the bottom, and then there's also a cast iron grate at the bottom of the firebox as well. I like the wood stoves that have this grate built in, even though they're not rated for coal, because it brings the combustion air from underneath the firebox. So you can see this here. There's lots of airflow between the ash pan and here. This is what's going to make it super easy to get your fire started, okay? This model also, for the size of the stove, it's 36 inches wide, which is pretty small for our overall cook stoves, and it still holds a 17-inch log. So we're gonna get that nice depth on the firebox. It's got a nice big firebox. Now, I do have other videos where I'm actually burning this stove in the showroom and cooking on it as well. We have this model rated for a lower heat output. We say on our website about 1,500 square feet, but honestly, I think that this unit could heat 2,000 square feet if you're running it on high, so keep that in mind. Inside the oven, it is going to be fully gasketed as well. We do have a complete stainless steel lining on the bottom, the top, and both sides of the oven. This unit does come standard with one oven rack, and it has 3 levels to be able to adjust your cooking. Your oven cleanout is going to be located here on the front of the stove, so it is super, super easy to keep the unit burning clean. The North stoves do come standard with the towel bar located on the front of the stove, and there's not a whole lot of options. You can choose either stainless steel side panels, which will have it on the sides and on the front drawer, or you can also order it in all black. And then again, you have your flue choice of either a left or a right-hand flue. And here I'm going to show you guys the rear panel on the stove. This is what I was discussing on the changes. So it is going to be fully painted black here, and we do have slots on the top, the middle, and the rear. This is what's going to disperse the heat out the rear of the stove. Now again, this model does have some of the lowest clearance to combustibles. It's only going to be 6 inches in the US and in Canada, so all of North America from the rear and the sides of the stoves. So other than Rizzoli and maybe J.A. Roby, there's not a lot of other cook stoves on the market with this low of clearances. So if you're looking to fit into a tight, small space, the North is a wonderful option. I really hope that you guys found this overview helpful. If you like my videos, don't forget, give us a quick little thumbs up. Click the subscribe button in the corner of the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless and have a wonderful day.